So we're gonna make some homemade tortillas, and I've got. I'm gonna use 4 cups of flour, and I have this electric mixer with the bread, the hook. If you have an attachment, and I'm kind of getting where I want to get back into homemaking. And making things from scratch. Oh, making a mess. That's the best part of being in the kitchen. Alright, that's 4 cups. Look at the mess I made. That's one thing about having this tile. I'm gonna have to clean it when I'm done. But even though I'm working and we have a second income, I told my husband, I'm like, I want to get back into, homemaking and making the Great Depression recipes and saving money and being frugal because, I really want to save a lot of money. So we got 4 cups of flour in here, and I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of lard. I think lard works way better when you make tortillas. You can use butter, and I would not recommend using vegetable oil, but I use lard. So we're gonna 1/4 cup of that. And everything is gonna go into the bowl here. And I'm gonna add a tablespoon of salt. And then I have 1 cup of water here. I'm using hot water. So I just want to make sure that this is turned off before I plug it in. And hopefully I have the attachment on correct. I'm going to lock it. I'm going to start this going on low. I think I might need to buy another one of these. I've had this one a long time. So I'm just gonna do this knead it like this for about 5 minutes. Alright, so after 5 minutes, you just want to check the dough. And this dough is really soft. and we're gonna just kind of knead it for a little bit, and we're going to put it back in here, and we're gonna let it rest for 30 minutes to an hour. And then we'll form the dough into 8 balls, roll them out, and make tortillas. So that is what I am doing. So you can either get plastic wrap and cover this, or what I did was get a towel and I put hot water. And we're just gonna let it rest for 30 minutes. And then we'll come back and make tortillas. So while the tortilla dough is resting, I have got laundry to do. So the job is never ending. You go to work and there's stuff to do when you get home as well. And the bed didn't get made, but I don't care. I'm gonna crawl back into it here in a little bit after I make the tortillas and take a hot shower, get ready for tomorrow. Had quite a bit of rooms today, and it was so nice because I wasn't feeling good today. I ended up with a really bad headache, and I took some ibuprofen at 1:30 in the morning, and then I took some Tylenol before I went to work, and I just had a headache all day. And the housekeeper manager, she knew I wasn't feeling well, and so she helped me make a few of my beds today, which was really nice of her. And so that helped me out a little bit. I still went to work even though I didn't feel good, because I love my job and it's not that hard, just cleaning. So I was like, no, I don't want to miss. I don't want to call in. So I didn't. I went in and worked my full shift. Ended up making a $10 tip in one of the rooms. So that was nice. I don't like missing work. I don't like calling in. So I don't. Where's the other sock? I swear, every time I wash or I do laundry, we're always missing a sock. I'm like, where's the sock going? Y'all ever have that issue? It's like there's a sock monster in the dryer and it eats up all the socks. Like, oh my Lord. So yeah, I just want to, I think I'll wear this tonight, so I'm not going to hang it up. I think I'm just going to get back into homemaking, guys. Going back to the frugal, because, you know, you get excited in the beginning at first, and you're like, all right, we have extra money to spend or to do this, but I really enjoy like the Great Depression era, frugality, learning about how to save money. I love watching stuff stuff like that. And I was watching a couple of YouTube videos. And, hold on. Oh, okay. Don't mind my hair. My hair is thinning and it's getting frizzy. I always feel it awkward too, like when I'm talking and then you can't see me. I just think it's awkward. But anyways, I was watching a couple of YouTube videos on thrifting for Christmas, and like these women were going to the thrift stores and they were showing how to shop for gifts that look brand new and stuff like that. And so I kind of was very interested in that, and so I was like, hey, I told my family, I'm like, would any of y'all mind if the stuff came from thrift store? And they just looked at me. I'm like, oh my god, I love thrifting. I love thrift stores. I think there's so much you can find, and I don't think that we need to be spending a full amount of money on stuff, you know? So, I mean, my youngest, all he did was ask for clothes, you know, for Christmas. And so I think that's what I'm gonna do, is go thrifting. So I'm gonna wait till I get my next check, and then I'm gonna hit the thrift store. There's a couple of them around me. There's also not that far down, there's some antique places. So I'm gonna go to the antique places and then go to a couple of the thrift stores and see what I can find. So anywho, I'm just waiting on the tortilla dough to rest, and it's only gonna make 8 tortillas, but the boys requested them. They're like, please, and I'm like, okay. But I think I do need to get a new mixer, because I've had that one, oh my gosh, I've had that one for a very long time, and it's like loose up at the top. I don't know if something's missing, but it's loose, and I can smell it kind of burning a little bit. Like, I don't know if there's the motor probably in there is going out, so I'm gonna have to get a new one. And so save up the money for that. Maybe I can find one of those at the thrift store. I doubt it. Those are too good to be at the thrift store. But anyways, I'll bring you back when it's time to make the tortillas. Okay, so let's get some tortillas made. And take this out of the bowl. And I've got some flour here. I'm just gonna kind of knead some of it into here. And make 8.
They usually attack them?
If you hear noise, it's the boys who are playing their game. I think this is going to make more than 8. 6, 7. These are going to be big. too much flour here. I'm gonna put some in this bowl. Hey son,
That'd be good.
can someone turn the
Huh?
can somebody turn the stove on for me?
This one?
Yeah, both of them to get this heated.
What do you want them on?
Yeah.
What, like,
Turn them on?
what do you want them on, like 5?
No, like in between 4 and 6 or 6. Yeah. You don't want them on too high because then they'll burn.
Okay.
And then you don't want to roll these out too thin because then they'll become
Crackers.
crackers. Trying not to. There's too many dough balls in the way.
If you get flour on them, yeah, just roll them in it. Put that flour in it. Stick in
Yeah.
the bowl.
And no, my tortillas, look at this, they don't even come out round. They're kind of coming out a little round. Now, I've made tortillas before. I haven't done it like this, but with the attachment that I did. But these feel fluffy, so hopefully these will come out fluffy and not like crackers. So if you've ever tried to make tortillas homemade, they don't always come out fluffy. Now use lard instead of butter, so that's gonna help. And I used really hot water. So we'll see what happens. Cook them. And yes, it's time consuming when you make things from scratch, but it's also rewarding and very relaxing. I mean, I can just daydream and go off into space when I'm cooking in the kitchen. I am making a mess with this flour, but that's okay. It's easy to clean up, not a big deal. A little bit longer. I think these are going to come out fluffy. They even feel fluffier than the other ones I made before. So we shall see. This one might be a little too thick still. Don't know. We'll see. One thing you need to do for sure is like play around, see what works, what doesn't work. I don't know. See how they come out. When I was younger, I knew a lady, her name was Miss Pena. she lived on a farm, and she used to make homemade tortillas. Grandma Pena. And then after making the tortillas, she just put some butter on it and hand it to all the kids, and we'd have a rolled up homemade tortilla with butter.
Now we got a bunch of back cushion and diabetes.
Yeah, that's why we have big butts and oh man. I think I'm gonna make these a little bit thinner. These look a little too thick over here. But this is what I'm doing. We're making homemade tortillas, and they're good for bean and cheese tacos. They're good, you know, for anything. Just put some butter on it. Some people put cinnamon sugar. Make tacos like, you know, carne guisada and chicharron tacos and all kinds of tacos. So I hope you guys have a blessed and beautiful evening. I'm going to continue to make these tortillas, and starting to turn that nice brown color. It's going to take a little while. I need to get a plate to put them on. Let's see here. Get a plate. And I'm just going to start making everything homemade again, making things from scratch, looking at my cookbooks. I have some Great Depression cookbooks that I'm looking through. Let me bring you over here. I like when they get that nice gold color on the tortilla, and they get that brown on them. This one I think I made a little too thick, so we gotta wait for this dough to cook. Yeah, see how it's getting that nice toasty color on them? Alright guys, I hope you try your hand at making your own tortillas, and I'll see you in the next one.